Bonjour tout le monde. Hi everybody. So today I'm going to show you how you can go through your portfolio with your child. Now, in case you're not aware, the portfolio at Luxton is usually kept in a big 3-inch white binder. And every year that your child is at Luxton, work from each school year goes into that, so that by the time they get to grade 6, you will have a very thick white binder with a collection of your child's work from their beginning of school at Luxton right until they leave Luxton. These binders are very large, so I'm not wanting to send them home with your child. So I put the pages that will be going into your child's binder into a duotang so that it's easy for them to bring home. Please, when you are done with this, put it in your child's gray zip bag and send it back to school, and I will take the pages out of this duotang and transfer them into your child's binder portfolio. Your child will have a title page with their picture and the school year on it. We will have practiced this in class, but they might be a bit shy or nervous or overexcited to share with you, and sometimes when our feelings are big or emotions are high, we don't have the best memory. And the very first page is Mon premier jour de la maternelle, my first day at school. There's their portrait and how they write their name. So this is a great way for you to see the progress that your child has made. You'll see how they draw their portrait, how they write their name, and as we go through and as you see work coming home with your child, you'll recognize the improvements that they've made. This is an activity we did after reading an alphabet book called Tika Tika Boom Boom. So we practiced building our names, counting the letters in their names. So je m'appelle, their name, and how many letters they had in their name. J'ai 6 lettres dans mon nom. Turning the page is our fall song, our autumn song. So c'est l'automne. And when you sing, you have a choice. You can have the leaves falling, tombe, dancing, danse, turning, tourne, jumping, saute, or flying, vol. And often when we do songs, we change our voices when we sing, so you can sing slow like a turtle, fast like a rabbit, loud like a dinosaur, or quiet like a mouse. And on the side here, we have our fall leaf stamp that we did. So here we'll practice. And one of the behaviors that we're working on right now to get students ready for reading, and some students are more ready for this than others, so your child is going to be at a different spot than another, so just work with them where they're at. So c'est l'automne. Have them point to the words as they sing them. C'est l'automne, les feuilles tombent, les feuilles tombent, les petites et les grandes, les petites et les grandes, dans le vent, dans le vent. Let's take another one. Let's do saute. So I'll do this one comme un dinosaure. Je vais chanter comme un dinosaure. C'est l'automne, les feuilles sautent, les feuilles sautent, les petites et les grandes, les petites et les grandes, dans le vent, dans le vent. You can pick a couple or do them all with your child. I'll leave that up to you guys. Turning the page, a collection here of les feuilles, leaves. Students colored, colorié, cut, découpé, and numéroté, numbered them, and wrote how many are here. So those are two very different concepts. Being able to build an amount, to number the amount, and know that the last number you said is how many are there. So you can have your child count for you and tell you how many there are. This activity is counting les coquelicots, poppies. So this is matching a set to a numeral. So your child may have only been working on the numbers 1 to 5, 1 à 5, or maybe they were working from 1 à 10, depending on what they were ready for at the time. So you can have them count for you and point to the number. So 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, cinq. Un, deux, trois. Trois. These ones I would expect students to know, for the most part, to just know the pattern like that, so they shouldn't even need to count. As we go beyond 5 and moving up to 10, many students still do need to count. Others can recognize the picture, the amount, just for what it is. Next, we have our candy cane pattern, La Régularité de Noël. Usually we identify with colors. So here I've got vert, vert, rouge, vert, vert, rouge, vert, vert, rouge. You can have your child do the same with their régularité for you. Here we have another collection. This one is a winter one with les flocons de neige, snowflakes. Again, we're learning how to build a number a collection, and note that how many there are by the last number. So you can have them count for you. You can even try practice counting backwards. Turning the page again, we have our snowflake that we've made here. So our goal during this activity was learning about the difference between cool colors and warm colors. So because winter is cool, we chose cool colors, which are bleu, vert, violet, gris, noir. There are different snowflakes. Some students cut their snowflake out in detail like this. Others chose to have a line drawn around and they cut their snowflake out that way. And we've got that matched with our hiver song, En hiver. So again, we can use different voices. This time I'm going to go slow and fast. And we have actions that go with this song too. So if your child wants to do the actions, they can. En hiver. You're also again going to have your child pointing to the words as they sing. En hiver, la neige tombe, il fait froid, mettons les mitaines, la toque et les bottes, le manteau, le foulard. And now I'll go vite, quick, quick, vite. En hiver. En hiver, la neige tombe, il fait froid, mettons les mitaines, la toque et les bottes, le manteau, le foulard. Again, you can practice as many ways as you like. This is called a rainbow write. Students are practicing their pencil grip and they're tracing lines. This helps them build their muscles in their fingers, have control of the crayon, and to tracing the different lines gives them control of forming shapes, which is really important when it comes to writing. So they chose quatre couleurs and they traced each line 4 times with the different colors. Over here we have a régularité de la Saint-Valentin. Some students have one régularité that goes all the way around. Others have 2, one on this side and one on this side. So you can have them say the colors for you in their pattern. Now with the patterns, it's tricky. Just get them to decide on a name for that. So I'm going to call this one giraffe, vert, zebra, and rouge. So giraffe, vert, zèbre, rouge. Giraffe, vert, zèbre, rouge. Giraffe, vert, zèbre, rouge. Giraffe, vert, zèbre, rouge. So now you can have your child do that for you or with you. And our last page here is our little book that we made, Les cœurs de toutes les couleurs. So have your child take it out and they are going to read it with you. So this little book focused on color words and increasing numbers. Your child may be able to read this independently. They may need help. Everyone is at different levels. So I'm going to do it here slowly so that if your child still needs help or is feeling a little anxious, they can do it along with me. So if you would like, you can stop the video, have your child take out their book and follow along. Les cœurs de toutes les couleurs par Madame. Il y a un cœur rouge. There's rouge, R-O-U-G-E, rouge. Il y a 2 cœurs jaunes, 1, 2. J-A-U-N-E, jaune. Tourne la page. Il y a 3 cœurs bleus. 1, 2, 3. B, L, E, U. Bleu. Il y a 4 cœurs oranges. 1, 2, 3, 4. O, R, A, N, G, E. Orange. Tourne la page. Il y a 5 cœurs verts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. V, E, R, T. Vert. Il y a 6 cœurs bruns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. B, R, U, N. Brun. Tourne la page. Il y a 7 cœurs roses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. R, O, S, E. Rose. Il y a 8 cœurs noirs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. N, O, I, R. Noir. Il y a 9 cœurs blancs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. B, L, A, N, C. Blanc. Il y a 10 cœurs gris. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. G, R, I, S. Gris. Et tourne la page une dernière fois. Il y a 11 cœurs violets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. V, I, O, L, E, T. Violet. J'ai fini. You can ramasse that in there. The last thing I'd like you to do with your child is this page here. It's stapled to the duotang so that it does not get misplaced. And you're going to do 2 stars and a wish. The 2 stars is something that you as a family are proud of your child, or your child feels proud of themselves for doing something at school. So what are 2 things that you're proud of, either as a family for your child or your child for themselves? And the wish is a goal. So what's something that you want to get better at or you want to improve at? So we've talked about this a little bit in class. I would like this to stay focused on things in school. I know some students did talk about something they're proud of that they can do at home, and that's wonderful. But since this is for their portfolio about their schoolwork, I would like that focus to stay there. So what are you proud of that you can now do at school? And what are something you would like to get better at? Okay, so I hope that helps you. Please take the time to go through this with your child before we meet for student-led conferences on Thursday or Friday. This way, if you have questions that come up, make note of them, and then in conjunction with the report card that's coming home on Wednesday, that way if you have any questions, you'll be ready and we can talk about them when we meet later this week. Okay, merci beaucoup. Au revoir.